technology, it will change the world. So a bit about my background. My major was in aviation maintenance management in Daytona Beach in the US in 1994. And I also graduated a diploma marketing in Singapore in 1998. I did my master's in Singapore from UWA in 2000. So I joined LiveWave on 16th of January in 2022 last year. I ranked to manager on 30th of March last year, and this year on February 17, I ranked to director and senior director on 29th of March. So I'd like to make a disclaimer that the statements on LiveWave products and the materials, they have not been evaluated by any regulatory authority and are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or medical condition. So if you have a medical problem, please seek medical advice from your medical doctor, even though this is a class 1 medical device. And the income mentioned is for illustration purpose, and the results that you achieve will depend on your effort, your time, and your commitment, and you're willing to learn the business. So people are looking for something unique and different. And LiveWave is a software for the human body. Now, Dr. David Smith founded LiveWave in 2004, and the headquarters is in San Diego, California. And he said it is a miracle that we can reach out to those around us and help make a better place. David Smith holds 132 patents for the patches, right? And the company has won multiple awards, including the Military Order of Purple Heart, with contribution to the US military. We have the Advanced Technology Award in 1988. We also have the California Myanmar University, the Inc. Superstars 500 for the fastest growing private companies, and many more. So Yahoo Finance reported that the LiveWave won the prestigious Inc. 5000 distinction for the 4th time, with the fastest growth for very bold product innovation. And it states in the Tokyo Pre-R Newswire that the cutting-edge health technology company LiveWave has solidified its place as one of America's fastest growing privately held companies, making it the Inc. 5000 list for 2021. So LiveWave has been in the news. We have the Sports Illustrated magazine, the Los Angeles Sports Times, the Health and Fitness, the Women's Issue magazine, and the athletes, the professionals that use them include Michael Phelps in swimming. We have Ray Allen in basketball and David Beckham in soccer. So the endorsements from the professional athletes will be champion rider Valencia Remote. We have pro snowboarder Danny Eskes. We have this pro volleyball Gail Stammer. We have badminton champion Tony Ganawan, and many more. So David Smith, he is the Doctor of Science and Technology, and he won the 1999 honorary doctorate for International Hall of Fame Inventors. And while he was working on a US military project in 2001, he made a remarkable discovery that when you tap into the body's natural energy without using any drugs or stimulant, he's able to increase the stamina and endurance level of the US Navy SEALs. So we apply the ancient art of acupuncture, a traditional Chinese practice known to be able to unblock the flow of the body's energy or qi that can cause health issues, but without needles. So the patch consists of nanoatoms of amino acids, oxygen electrolytes, water, and natural glucose. And It's a wearable technology and has a FDA Class 1 patent number US 8734316B2. So how the patch works is using what we call photobiomodulation, or we call it phototherapy. The sun is our natural source of light, and our body, we generate heat. As long as you're breathing, you're alive, you generate heat. That's why when you go to the airports, when you go to any government offices that have a thermal imaging scan, they are able to pick up if you have fever and so forth, right? So we place the patch on your acupuncture points, and the heat from the body will activate the ingredients in the patch. And then it reflects the wavelength light onto the skin. And the skin, being the largest organ, will then send signals to the brain. It's very fast because it's using light, and it tells the brain to do something. The patch is simple, it's easy, it's convenient. You can place it on the skin. You can even place it on the clothing for people who are allergic to plasters or adhesives. And the frequencies of light emitted from the body will be reflected back to produce different biochemical response accordingly to the type of the patch used. So the patch is non-toxic. It doesn't contain any harmful chemicals. It's non-invasive. Unlike acupuncture, you have to use needles. The patch, you just stick it on the skin. It's non-transdermal. Unlike salon pass or tiger balm plaster, there is medication in the patch. The lightweight patches don't have any medication. And the great thing about it is used by healthcare practitioners, celebrities, Olympic and professional athletes worldwide. Now, some of you may have heard of Suzanne Summers. She's the lightweight ambassador, and Suzanne had a history of cancer, including breast cancer. She says that I use it, I love it, it won't harm you. This is what can change the course of the world. And she says that when you have cancer, it's the most terrifying words that you can hear. That someone you love has been through this ordeal. You understand the cloud of confusion, the loss of control, the fear of death, all the horrors that come with it. And she says that standard treatment offers little hope, even surgery, chemotherapy, radiation, and harsh aftercare drugs. Now, is this all modern medicine has to offer? So you have options. So the medical and health professionals that are involved, we have Dr. Rhonda. She has a PhD in nutritional science. We have Dr. Kenneth Carter. He's a chiropractor. Dr. Rupa Chari, she's the medical director of Chari Center of Health. We have Dr. Karen Khan. She's both a medical doctor and acupuncturist, and she's also an Olympic ice skating gold medalist, and many more. So in January 2019, the future of health and wellness saw the launch of the X39 with the stem cells activated patch in Australia. So we talk about age reversal. Is it possible without botulinum toxin, Botox injections? It's possible. When you use the X39 patch, it elevates the GHK copper peptide that activates the stem cells in our body. So when we look at the PMC, US National Library of Medicine, it says that the regenerative and protective actions of the copper peptide, the GHK copper, has been found to possess powerful self-protective actions such as multiple anti-cancer activities and anti-inflammatory actions, lung protection and restoration of chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or COPD. So the current health problems, right? We have osteoarthritis, liver failure, kidney damage, heart weakness, muscle loss, diabetes, and many more. All involves stem cells, right? Stem cells is the muscle building block in our body. So what stem cells do is, our body goes through cells repairs every day. We have the muscle cells, the blood cells, intestinal cells, liver cells. These are very crucial in our body function. So with the X39, it's made it the most affordable stem cell therapy in the world. right? And Dr. David Smith says that it's my greatest achievement yet. So the X39 is 20 years of development and over 80 clinical studies by independent researchers and universities, medical and scientific experts globally. So the X39 looks at a new approach to health, and the benefits are amazing. We have rapid pain relief, it reduces the inflammation, it supports wound healing, promotes energy and vitality, helps with mental clarity, promotes faster recovery from exercise. We have enhanced the sports performance, and lastly, it can improve skin appearance. All you have to do is place the X39 on any of the locations for 12 hours, and you can patch it anywhere in the body. So we look at the wound healing with the X39. On the left, we can see this gentleman, he had a very bad snowboard accident where he hit his face on the rock. So there were a few scraps on his face, and he was planning to see his doctor on Monday for a face job. And he put the X39 on day 1, you can see the scraps. Day 2, starting to heal, and after day 5, the wound has actually healed very well with very minimum scars. And on the right, we have this person who had stitching done on the foot, and you can see that after using the 39 for 34 days, the wound has healed very well. And on the left, we have a gentleman going through chemotherapy and been using the X39 for 3 months. You can see with the X39, his hair growth is more, right? And on the right, this gentleman here, he used the X39 for 45 days. The hair is thicker and darker. So some of you may know Edwin Ng. He's the national champion cyclist. He's also a triathlete entrepreneur. He uses both the X39 and the 49. And he says that it will help unlock the synergistic benefits, allowing him to do more, better, and faster. So the synergistic benefits we see are the stem cell activation enhancement, leading to cells behave as younger, healthier cells, whereby it leads to increased energy, better sleep. It supports the immune system and cognition. It relieves the minor aches and pains, improves the skin quality, reducing the appearance of lines and wrinkles. It supports the natural wound healing process. And with the 49, it promotes an increase in performance in strength and stamina, and supports healthy cardiovascular system, supports the health and function of the brain, faster muscle recovery despite your age, you have fat loss when in tandem with a healthy diet and exercise program. Lastly, we can strengthen the bones for a rock solid foundation. Now, I would like to share the X49 and what are some of the benefits. You can listen to the video where Dr. David Smith, he says that the harmful electromagnetic radiation from the Wi-Fi, the Bluetooth, and the 5G that we use nowadays, that the test shown that within 3 days of people using the patches, the susceptibility and response to 5G diminishes.
A biological Faraday cage. And so a Faraday cage is typically going to be made of like a copper screen that's grounded to the earth, and it shields out electromagnetic radiation. So when you want to do an experiment in the absence of an electromagnetic field, you would put something inside a Faraday cage. Well, what's interested me with X39 is that this peptide binds with copper to a very, very high affinity, more than other peptides, and the same thing with AHK. So the concept was, if we elevated the presence of these peptides, and they are going to get elevated in the skin, could we shield electromagnetic radiation like Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and 5G? And in the pilot studies that we've done, what it shows is that within about 3 days of people using these patches, their susceptibility and response to 5G diminishes. So it's very dramatic. If you take someone that is electromagnetically sensitive, where they get very intense pain around, let's say, a microwave transmitter. They go on these patches for about 3 days, and that goes away. So we are seeing definitely an impact. There's also a side benefit.
Okay, and then we can see Dr. Harmon doing a test with the X49 when you use the phone and with the 49 patch on.
All right, this is Hannah. Hannah, do you mind if we show this video to other people, like on social media, website, other places? Is that okay? Okay. Today we're going to be testing the X49's ability to block 5G, 4G, other EMFs inside the body because of the fact that it elevates the AHK copper peptide. How are we going to do that? We're going to find a strong muscle on Hannah first. And then I'm going to have her hold her phone up to her chest while our other assistant, Cassie, who's out of the film, she's over there though, and we're going to have her hold it up to her chest and call her cell phone. Then we'll test that muscle, see how it goes weak or not. And then we'll put the X49 on after the phone is away, call that phone again and see the difference. What we want to look for is that her body is not affected by that 5G anymore, causing her to go weak. It's not just this muscle. The muscle is just an indication of the harmful effects it's having on her body. Interestingly enough, research has shown that there are certain things that show up in the bloodstream when we're exposed to 5G, especially those who are electrosensitive. That's how the study was done on this patch. So Hannah, let's test that muscle. Go ahead and that's rock solid. Now grab your phone and hold it on your chest. And then Cassie's going to call your phone. Is your ringer on? Okay. All right. Now it's ringing. And I want you to hold this as hard as you can. Hard as you can. Now stop faking it. No, I'm kidding. So there's not very much strength there. Okay, set that down again. Now we're going to put the X49 patch on her neck right here. And now grab that phone again. And Cassie, go ahead and call her phone. It's calling. And it'll ring. Now push. Now push. Now push. Rock solid. This happens with other things. I can test muscles of gait, like right arm, left leg, and have people try to resist when their cell phone's working. That doesn't work either. So there's a lot of protection that
A bio
happens
a
with
biological Faraday.
Okay.
all right.
Move to the next slide. All right. So I did a test on my own for my Indonesian client in Perth with the X49. I don't know whether you noticed your now.
Want to call again?
Without right.
Always like that.
Come to you. I also have to go to the Okay. Stop. Put the phone down. 149. X49. GP14. Okay. Now you put the phone. Okay. You call him.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So, okay. All right. Now, why is the X49 so amazing? We all use handphones now, and a lot of people, now we have 5G. They stick their handphone in their back pocket, in their pants. And many years ago, I listened and I shared to a Vietnamese electrician. There was a lady in the US. She put her handphone in her bra area and then she drives to work. After about 3 years, she developed a tumor in her breast where she placed her handphone. And when I told my electrician about it, he also placed his handphone on his pants pocket and he developed a tumor on the leg. But after he used the patches, the 39, glutathione and carnosine, his tumor actually smoothened out, right? And he hasn't been very sick, with using the patches, right? So yeah, that's the amazing thing of the X49. All right, let's look at some of the other patches. We have what we call the standard and classic patch. We have glutathione released in 2006. So when you use the glutathione patch, it boosts your glutathione levels by up to 300%. And glutathione, it's very good for your lungs, your respiration. It's great for asthma, people with allergies, cough, and it can help with detoxification, right? So it comes in a sleeve of 30 patches. You can patch in the locations here, the body. Now the Aeon was released in 2011, and Aeon is proven to reduce oxidative stress and decrease inflammation in the body. So for people who feel stressed, when you put the Aeon on them, it helps them to relax, can help reduce the mood swings, irritability, and it can help balance the brain function and promote a healthy nervous system. So it's a powerful weapon for anti-aging. Now, some of the thermal imaging showing the advantages of the Aeon patch, right? On the left, we can see the hypothesized Aeon patch that will bring autonomic nervous system more in balance, right? According to Dr. Thomas. And then on the right, we can see that when you put the patch on, the inflammation comes down very fast, right? The redness has reduced on the right. So the carnosine is a patch released in 2006. And when you use the patch, it increases your stamina by up to 125%, whereby improving your strength and flexibility. Now, carnosine can also help with acute injuries and a unique ability to turn old cells into young and healthy cells. And it can also help with body injuries, repairs. Silent Night, released in 2004, is to help people sleep better and can increase the sleep by 66%. So how it works is it helps the body to generate melatonin and improving the flow of energy, producing drug-free sleep with every evening use. Now, the SP6 Complete is a patch released in 2007. You patch this patch on the left side of the body. So it helps to cut down sugar cravings, hunger cravings, without using any drugs or stimulants. And can also help people with hormone issues, period issues, and also great for complementing the weight loss program, right? And help the body to balance and control appetite. We have the Ice Wave released in 2006. Now, in traditional Chinese medicine, the action is described as sedating excess energy and heat in the meridian. So the excess blocking of the meridian is the source of pain, and the heat is the source of inflammation. So what the patches does is it breaks up the blockage, clears the heat and inflammation, thereby allowing the body to heal itself. So we look at the thermal imaging patch with the Ice Wave. On the left, you can see the redness before using the patch. The top here, And after with the ice wave, the redness has come down, showing the inflammation has also reduced. So when you put the ice wave patch on horses, animals don't have placebo. So before you can see the redness showing there's inflammation, pain in the horse, and just after a couple of minutes, the inflammation has come down. So the energy enhancer patch was released in 2004. So what it does is it increased the beta oxidation to burn fat to produce more than twice the energy of carbohydrate burning. This is most effective and natural way to increase the overall energy. So the world-class athletes and coaches that discovered that the benefits of using energy enhancer patches during competition. In fact, Dr. Karen Khan that I mentioned earlier, 16 years ago, she used the patch. She is also an ice skater, and she noticed that she doesn't feel so tired during the trainings, right? And double-blind studies have shown that it increased the stamina over 20% in the first use. So we have adalah. It's a skincare that looks from inside out and outside in, and it's made of naturally derived ingredients, and you get very fast results. So some of the benefits are it reduces the appearance of lines and wrinkles, it brightens the complexion for a regenerated youthful glow, it evens out your skin tone and discoloration, it hydrates your skin 24/7, right? And the results from the clinical research, nearly 90% of subjects saw a significant improvement in appearance after 3 weeks, and 100% of subjects reported immediate improvement in skin hydration. And over 70 subjects experienced improvement in the skin firmness after only 3 weeks. And lastly, 80% of subjects confirmed the significant improvement in the skin radiance after 6 weeks. So we have the Live Wave Shine, which is going to be launched in Kuala Lumpur on the 13th of May. So the benefits of the Shine is it's an aromatherapy mist that combines the natural herbs and essential oils to energize and with the structured water, allowing for rapid results. What it does is it encourages the feeling of overall wellness and energy. With the instant invigorating aroma to help awaken the senses in the morning, and it helps to focus your energy boost for the day ahead, right? And it's great for a pre-workout. And then we have the dream. The dream is to help people, to calm in an environment that it's like you feel peaceful in the bedtime, helping you to unwind and relax. And it soothes your senses with a peaceful aroma, right? Creating a calm ambience during your bedtime. So the key ingredients that are both in the Shine and the Dream, we have the Canadian pine pollen, where it contains over 200 nutrients, including the plant hormones that are known to impact the immune system activity. It contains the glutathione, which is known as the master antioxidant, and also the superoxide dismutase, an antioxidant made in the mitochondrial, powerful and anti-inflammatory, involved in tissue repair. And then we have the Tongkat Ali. For centuries, people have been using this for improving their testosterone, the strength, and the energy benefit. And you have high level of energies and strength, which are used by athletes taking the Tongkat Ali, right? So some of the studies on live wave patches, we have the nano-carnosine patches improving organ function. We have, where also the International Federation of Medicine and Biological Engineering, and the SP6 also improves the organ function. The double-blind placebo study done showing that improvement of strength and endurance in the performance college athletes, and so forth. So let's look at some of testimonials, right? Back in February last year, my first client was an Indonesian lady in the 60s in Perth. I told the older sister that we have a patch that can help people to sleep. And she says that my younger sister can't sleep. She's been taking sleeping pills for a long time, tried different nutrition, it doesn't work for her. And being a caring sister, without hesitation, she ordered for the younger sister. After the younger sister patch for just a few days, I checked with her and said, how's your sleep? She said, I used to wake up 3 times a night, but after using the patch, I only wake up once. I sleep at 10 at night, I wake up at 4 a.m. and that's good enough for me. And because she was able to get more sleep, a regular sleep, her health also improved. Now, we have my dad here. He was 82 last year. So people who have issues in their knees, including the elderly, they have pain, they will use a walking stick to help them in walking. You can see, he struggles when he walks. And then on the right video, he was patched with the 39 for 3 months, and later the glutathione, carnosine, and aeon, and ice wave when he has pain. So this video shows that in August or September last year when he came to Perth, all right, we have this next lady. Now she has a condition called Hodgkin lymphoma. It's a type of cancer where it affects the lymphatic system, where the body, the germ-fighting immune system, the white blood cells called lymphocytes, they grow out of control. That's why she has a very big swollen lymph node on the left, near the shoulder area. So the gentleman on the right here is the uncle. He told the niece, and the brother just used the patches, the 39 aeon, carnosine, glutathione, and ice wave for pain. And after 2 months, right, you can see the lump has actually subsided, right? We have this lady here, Angelina's mom. She's 94, and last year when they had the Sydney lockdown, the mom was in an aged care, and with the lockdown, you can't visit anybody there, so her condition deteriorated. The mom would always have hallucinations that she's in the Japanese war, the soldiers are out to capture her and rape her and so forth. So the mom also did not know her children, because of her dementia and so forth. So Angelina got the doctor's approval to use the X39 on the mom. Now you can see on the top left photo the mom in May 2021, and we have the 2 weeks on X39. You see her aura has changed, and after 2 months, the mom can play dominoes. And after 8 months, the mother was able to attend the granddaughter's wedding. And she said that during the Zoom call, she found her to be different. Her aura was different. She was more happy and calm, and she didn't complain of so much pain anymore. Right. Now we have my mom's mate, and in January of this year, she had a few tooth decay. She did an extraction, and she was in a lot of pain. Right. When we checked with her, what's the pain level? She said it was a level 9. And I started putting the Aeon on her first, and with the 39, the pain dropped to level 2, right? And after putting the ice wave and putting the 39 on top, next day the pain dropped completely. Yeah, it's very fast without medication. Now this is my mother-in-law, and she's a lady who says that, I don't have to use the patches. There's nothing wrong with me. But again, I always tell people, like what Angelina says, sometimes your body, you have issues that you don't even know. So last November, she was diagnosed with bone marrow cancer. So a lot of people will follow what the doctors tell them to take. She was prescribed chemo drugs. She took it, she became very sick. And you see on the left photo, she was so sick at home. This is in the hospital, that she was always sleeping. She didn't eat, fever up and down. And my brother in the middle here, brother-in-law, he said that mother looks like she's dying. Quickly took her to National University Hospital in Singapore, and they did 2 blood transfusions for her. And the doctor said she needs stem cells. And and when she discharged after 3+ weeks, she was so weak that they engaged a maid to help her in the walking and the house chores. And we patched and taught the maid how to patch her with the patches, a couple of patches. We have Aeon, glutathione, carnosine, X49, and you can see after about 2+ weeks.
走路。
Okay.
走路。
All right. Then we have Alavida, my oldest girl. She has eczema. So when people have eczema, they tend to itch a lot. They scratch, and when you scratch, you can see the first photo. There's like a sore wound here. And I used the day and the night cream, the Alavida. 1 week later, the skin has started to heal, and after 1.5 weeks, it's healed very well. Now that concludes my presentation on the Liveway company and products. We will stop for about 5 minutes and answer any questions you have. And if you'd like to hear more about the business, we welcome you to stay on. Anybody?
Hello, Michelle.
Okay, thank you, Andrew. So any one of you who have question, you can ask question, and we have 5 minutes before Andrew will share the business plan and how we earn money, how we earn the commission, and how we get residual income for the rest of your life. Okay? So we wait for another 2 minutes.
Andrew, I have a question for you. Just now you were doing the guy who was holding the what 5G, the testing, holding the 5G testing.
Yes.
Maybe can you do it? Can you show us again and explain to you before and after what is the objective or the outcome of before and after?
Okay, that's a good question. You want to watch the video again, or what do you want?
Maybe we can watch a video because some of them came late. You watch a video and then you explain to us how you did it.
Okay, I will explain first before I show the video. Now, handphones, right? They have very strong signals, right? And a lot of people are not aware, because when I was in Singapore, our office being the highest building in the estate, the M1 mobile service provider use our office. They put the antennas on top of the building. They use it as a mobile station. So there were radioactive signs placed around the antennas. A lot of people are not aware. So when you use the phone is always transmitting, it's also receiving, and whatever it is. And when you use handphones, it draws your energy from you, right? Even when you watch, on a computer, it absorbs the energy, the TV. So what the demonstration shown by Dr. Harmon and I was showing is that when you hold a handphone, you can see the person's resistance level decreases when the phone rings, right? before using the handphone, he or she was a lot stronger in resistance. But when they use the handphone and I put the 5G, what do you call, X49 patch on the back, you see the resistance level is stronger. It's showing like what Dr. David Smith says, that the X49 can shield the 5G, people from 5G harmful emission. That's why, the handphone is bad because my electrician, he put the handphone in his pocket all day, and he actually developed a tumor, just like the lady who developed a tumor when she placed it on her breast. Okay, now I'll show the video. Okay, I have to share screen again. You can see my screen now.
No, not yet.
Okay, share now. I'll go full screen on this.
Yes.
Okay. So the first part is without the phone on the chest and ringing. You can see. I don't know whether you want to go. Now,
Want to call again?
without.
Always like
Okay. I'll try to hold it up.
How is it?
Okay. Okay, stop. Put the phone down. 149. That's 49. GB 14. Okay. Now you take the phone. Okay. You call him. Okay, come in here.
Wow.
Yeah, you probably can't feel it, but I was using a lot more strength in pressing his hand down. Because he's short, somehow, it blocks out sometimes the phone signal. So we have to wait for a while to get a signal to be able to call him. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
No problem.
I will do it later. Try out.
So what about, do we need to drink water? No need to drink after the X49?
We always drink water, whatever patch we use, to keep it. Yeah.
So X49 on the back. So is it okay to put anywhere when using handphone?
You can put it on the 49 or below the navel. Sometimes.
So okay.
You can put the 39.
I thought it's more effective to put at the GV14 for X49 when you use the experiment just now. You shared the experiment.
You can put it. We put it on the back.
Okay. All right. Okay. So any question, or are you happy with the demo from Andrew? I think we learned a lot from Andrew. So if no question from the floor, maybe Andrew can continue with your second part. Okay, thank you.
Okay, we'll share. So when we talk about a crisis or opportunity, people always say you have to be at the right place, the right time, have the right product. So we have a product that is breakthrough technology, and people are looking for it. A lot of people are not even aware there's such a technology. So let's take advantage of technology to help others build a business and get rewarded financially. So the business is simple, its focus is rewarding. So LiveWave is a global business without any competitors, right? We have the X39, the stem cell activator patch. And now the patches are available in 70 countries worldwide. And people can buy it online, and send it to their home or pick up when there's a service available. So people are looking for something unique and different. LiveWave is a software for the human body. And LiveWave's compensation plan is a hybrid, and it's simple, straightforward, and takes the benefits of the levels of builders. So we can earn money through retail profits, product introduction bonus. We have the binary commission, the matching bonus. So let's say if we do a retail sale of the X39, it's about 150 US, and your commission is about 50 US. For the Aeon, it's 80 US, commission is about 30 US, and so forth. And the company offers 100% risk-free money-back guarantee. So if you are a retail customer, you have that 90-day hassle-free to try the product, and you don't have to return the empty sleeves or the unused product. Now this only applies for first-time retail customers, and members or distributors, they get 30 days to try. First-time members, and any additional sleeves, beyond each type or the order, you have to return it. And basically, the company will normally refund you minus the the shipping fees and the joining fee, subject to them, their fair review terms. So the enrollment kits, we have the bronze, which is about 125 US, the silver, which is about 300 US, the gold, 500 US, platinum, 1,000 US, and diamond, 1,600 US. So the enrollment is basically, the number of patches you can select. So the higher the enrollment, the more patches you can select. For example, if you go for the bronze, you have one X39 or 2 standard sleeves, or 149, 2 standard sleeves. And then you have the silver, you can get up to 3 X39 or 6 standard sleeves. And the gold, you can have 5 sleeves, 39, plus 1 other patch, or if you decide to just pick the standard sleeves, to be 11 sleeves. And the platinum, we have 12 sleeves of X39 or 24 sleeves of any other patch. And the diamond, our top enrollment will be 19 sleeves of 39 or 39 sleeves of any other patch. So it's very customizable. You can choose what products you want. So the product introduction bonus, it varies from $15 US to 500 US. So when you sponsor a new distributor to LiveWave and he or she buy products through the enrollment, you start to earn money on the enrollment packages, right? And whenever they upgrade the different options, you get paid the difference. So for people who want to build the business, we normally recommend them to go for a diamond, which is about 1,600 US. So if you sponsor 3 people with the diamond kit enrollment, right? Being a diamond enrollment, within 14 weeks, you sign up a diamond, you can earn $500. Let's say if you have 3 people, it's 1,500. You're paid a binary bonus cycle of 2, it's 100 US. So your total commission is 1,600 US. You can actually cover your investment here. So when we look at the binary 3, it's based on pairing cycles, right? The system will look at 660 BV or 330 BV. You have the left and the right team. The unique feature is the cycle ratio is 1 to 0.5, right? And it's US $50 per cycle. So there's no levels, 100% volume go up from infinity. And the active status, there's no flushing, volume is carried over 52 weeks, first in, first out. Let's look at the first example. Let's say the left volume is 1000 BV, the right volume is 500 BV. So you qualify for one cycle, right? The balance volume that carries over is 340 for the left and the right will be 170. The next example, let's say you have 1000 BV on the left, 3000 BV on the right. So you qualify for 3 cycles. So the balance volume carry over will be 10 BV, and for the left and the right will be 1020. So the binary cycle commission, we build teams with the binary model. So you are only required to build the 2 legs of team. And each position you have a maximum of 2 positions. For one is a power leg, one is a profit leg. So the first enrollment title that you qualify for binary cycles payout of 2 cycles, which is $100, right? But the rank we aim for is to be a manager first, because we teach people how to be managers, right? So when you're a manager, you can earn up to 1,500 per week. You need to have 2 active personally sponsored silvers on each leg. A director will be 2,500, and you need to be active with 110 PV, 3 active sponsored silvers on each leg, and 1 paid as manager per leg. Right, and a director, senior director will be 3,500, and when the senior director onwards, you're looking at GVC, the group volume, right? And you can be paid for executive director 7,500 and so forth with 50,000 volume. Presidential director 12,500, 100,000 GVC, and the senior presidential director is 200,000 GVC and you can earn up to 25,000 per week. Okay, we look at the maximum weekly payout. First row is to aim for manager. So if we look at the benefits of becoming a manager, we have 2 silvers on the left, 2 silvers on the right. The red hearts indicate personally sponsored by you. You have your left team, right team. So the bonus, the cycle bonus increased from 100 to 1,500 per week, right? And when you qualify for matching bonus. So manager, to qualify, you need to be gold enrollment or higher. You stay active with 110 personal volume. You sponsor and place 2 silvers on each side. Okay, let's look at the matching bonus. Now, matching bonus is calculated based on the binary commission only. So let's say for the first level, you're paid 25%, second level 20%, third level 20%, right? Example here is, let's say you're on the first level, you have 5 people, $100 you make, you have total $500, you get 25%, it's 125. And the second level, you have 25 people, multiplied by 100, let's say it's 2,500, 20% will be $500. And the third level, let's say you have 125 people, if you multiply by $100, it will be 12,500. You take 20%, you can get 2,500. So if you add up the total weekly matching bonus, it's 3,125, right? And you have to be a qualified manager to personal to what they call 110 PVs to be active. The second option, and the third option is to duplicate the team. Okay. So when we look at the enroller tree, it's based on binary commission earned, right? Again, this one, the first level manager 25%, second 20%, third 50%. Now, each level has to be personally sponsored. Placement does not count. Okay. And again, conditions to be a paid manager and above, remain active with 110 personal volume. Let's say another example, you have 5 on the first level, multiplied by 400, 2,000, 25% is $500. If you have 25 people, $400 each is $10,000, 20% is $2,000. And on the third level, you have 125 people, and each $400, $50,000, 20% is $10,000. So you could potentially earn 12,500 from it, right? So we just share the X39 in the business. You have paid binary commission, matching bonus, and ongoing income. So you have, let's say, $6,000 on the binary commission, matching bonus $4,500. You have ongoing potential income of $18,500. So there's a capping adjustment the company makes. 85% is about $15,725, right? Now, just to share an example of one of my downline diamond, he signed up on the 25th of December of last year, and he sponsored 6 diamonds, 3 platinum, 2 golds, and 2 silvers, right? And his member group created 5 diamonds, 1 platinum, and 2 silver. And you can see for the period starting this 2nd of January, right? Sorry, from the 2nd of January right up to 12th of February, his total earnings was $5,149.50, right? It's possible, huh? He already covered his investment of $1,600. So we have business suites to support you. We have the back office, the livewave.com. So in your back office, you can do your product order, enrollment upgrades. There's resources, information, training materials to help you with your livewave business. There is also the website that customers can log in with your details, and then browse, look at products, patches, and also sign up themselves, right? And then we have the LiveWave Global e-wallet, that the commission platform that pays you. You can apply for your Visa debit card to manage and have your payments made to it. Now that concludes my presentation. So first and foremost, set a goal for yourself. What you want to do when you come in the business, right? And first goal is become a manager, right? Enrollment title above, 110 PV, 2 personally sponsored, active silver or above for each league, right? It's you here, sponsor yourself, get 2 people, left and right. It's not difficult, it's achievable. Just keep focused. So positioning is important, right? When you come in, it will depend on your placement, right? So let's say if you come sooner, you're at the top, placements will be under you, and people you sponsor, if you join later, you could be at the bottom, here, and you lose the points from people under you. So the future is now, right? Make a decision and be part of the LiveWave revolution.
Okay, thank you, Andrew. So what else do you want? We have the tools, we have all the training for you. Well done, Andrew. I'm impressed with your presentation and your testimonials, and you always have lots of experiments to share, and how you pet strangers and all. So most of your patching steps can reduce the pain so fast. Amazing. So we have everything for you. Come on, jump into the boat. Let's sign up. So do you all still have any questions about the patches or any questions about the business plan? So if no question, that means all of you understand. But if you have questions, you can ask from the person who invite you tonight. Okay. So now we have one business partner is going to share her testimony too. Let's invite our business partner all the way from Singapore, Maureen, to share her testimony. Okay, all yours, Maureen. Thank you.